What's up, guys? Gonna start a project. I don't necessarily want to give it away on what all I've ordered or what I'm gonna actually do. I just hope that you'll hang out and follow me along. This will probably take a couple days to complete the video, as I'll be doing it in segments. But obviously, if you can see what I got here, it involves the 9130 Mosin Nagant. Awesome rifle, cheap. But I got a little project in mind, so here we go. I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna waste your time on the disassembly. You guys know how to do that, so I'm gonna take it all apart, show you what I got going on. Alright, there she is, broken down in all of her glory. Takes about a minute if you know what you're doing. It's pretty easy. I don't want to waste your guys' time showing you that, but there she is, broken down. Now, the next clip I'll have going here is probably the part that some of you might dislike if you're an old military surplus rifle lover, but oh well. Alright, now you can see I have the barrel and the vise with the bolt in. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cleaning rod to measure the barrel length down to the bolt. You don't have to ram it in there, so you don't want to end up damaging the firing pin area or anything like that, but take this rod right there until she stops. Mark that with a Sharpie. Then what you do, or what I'm going to do, because how I do is I don't know how, that's how the professionals do it, but whatever. So I'm going to measure down to my mark, which is about 28.7/8. 28.7/8. And I want to take off, I want this to be about a 22-inch barrel. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take off, leave room for error, 6 inches. So then what I'll do, come to the barrel, don't have enough hands. Six inches on the nuts. There. So barrel's marked off at 6 inches. That's what I want to go down to. So I think y'all know what's coming next. If I can get it out of there. Dun dun dun. Hacksaw time. So I'm gonna go ahead, chop that bad boy at the 6-inch mark, and I'll be back with you. Alright, that took a little work and now I'm sweating. Here's that 6 inches I cut off the barrel. Comes out looking pretty rough. You know, this side's not going to matter. Let me show you what I got on the actual rifle barrel. I taped it off so I had a straight line. Sometimes you have to worry about the barrel not being dead center. I guess that's just the way that some were. If this would focus a little bit, you can see that I'm going to have some work to do here for the crowning. I'm going to file it, sand it, you do some thumb work, and then figure out a way to crown this. Maybe I'll just take it to the gunsmith and actually have him do a 11-degree angle crown on it. But we'll keep going. Keep the video going. I'll show you what else I got coming for it. So I hope you're enjoying so far. Stay tuned. Alright, I did a little of the work on the barrel. and I've decided it's not for me. I'm going to actually take it to the gunsmith, but I did get it cleaned up. Fairly decent. I got a slight crown on there. This would focus. At least it's all cleaned up. Like I said, slight crown, but I definitely want to take it to the gunsmith and just have it professionally done, so I know that's all good. And of course, I'm not a gunsmith, so I don't know if, when I cut it and I clean this off, I sanded for a good hour and filed and did a little crown work here. But I don't know how important that really is, because I do plan on tapping. Hold on! Oh, time to eat. I do plan on threading this to put on a little compensator flash hider, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, next step I gotta do, and I'll get to that here in a second after I eat, the removal of the rear sight. I'll show you how that comes off. There's actually, surprisingly, a lot of people don't know, underneath those sights on the Mosin Nagant there is a dovetail mount. So I actually bought, here it is, here's the Picatinny rail made for the Mosins. So what I'll do is I'll take that rear sight off, and then I'll put this on it. Alright, I'll just, I'll show you where the holes are. I'll punch them out on video and then show you how I do it. Alright. Alright, well, I said I'd start working on that rear sight. Long story short, I got it done, but it's been 6 hours. And I tried to record me simply punching the pins out of the damn holes. And I cussed too much, the cameras got tipped over, stuff got thrown. I got pissed. I had to look up different ways on how to do it. I don't know what the hell, but removing the back sight, you see some YouTube videos, hey, just punch these two pins right here. This third pin up here is where the sight mounts in, but they said just punch these two holes. Oh, bullshit. Punch two holes. These are the pins here, the 3 pins that ended up taking out. This is a broken tip of a punch, bent to shit. There's a lot more stuff bent. That was absolutely miserable. I tried. I had to, I started punching, hitting it with the hammer and the punch. Wouldn't budge. Put some heat on it with the torch. Wouldn't frickin' move. Put some WD-40 on it, hit it again, wouldn't frickin' move. And I just got pissed, and I just kept on heating it up, lubing it, and I think I hit it harder each time because I was just getting pissed. And you know what? I had to make a few trips to the hardware store because I kept on breaking punches. So just in punches alone, this piece right here cost me like $25 just in punches because I kept on breaking it. Absolutely freaking miserable. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, got the rear sight off, 3 pins. I actually took all 3 pins out because one form said remove the sight before you do anything to take this flap out. That sits in here. I don't really know if it made any effect, but once I did get that out, a couple hours later I was able to get the other 2 pins out. Anyway, long story short, that was a bitch. But the Picatinny rail mounted up to that dovetail pretty nice. That thing is snug. 2 screws here, and then there's a set screw on top that I tightened down, and I mean it's locked in place real good. I'll probably end up backing these out and just putting on some blue Loctite. But so that was a bitch. Absolute nightmare. But it's done. I think that looks pretty good. So here's where we're at with the Mosin Nagant project. Rear sight removed, Picatinny rail on, and the barrel's been shortened. Got an appointment tomorrow to have it professionally crowned. Alright. The next little clip, hopefully my package arrives in the mail tomorrow to help me complete this project. Alright, we'll probably see you tomorrow on the same video. It's gonna be like 2 seconds for you, but 24 hours for me. All right. Alrighty. Just got back from my buddy at the gun store, the gunsmith. And what I did, like I said, I had him go with the 11-degree target crown. So hopefully you can get this to focus. It's hard to focus. Anyway, he put it on the lathe. Everything's true. Nice 11-degree target crown on there. Really wish it'd focus, do it justice here. There's a really nice lip on it. Come on. For crying out loud. Anyway, well, maybe a little bit. It looks good. I wish it would focus for you guys. But the crowning is done. On to the next step. Alright, now that I got the rifle itself done, this is the stock I decided to go with, the AA9130 stock. I just like the look of it. I've had the opportunity to feel them before, and it feels awesome as far as the ergonomics and the grip here. So I went the Archangel. Here's what it looks like all put together. I think it turned out pretty badass. These things have the adjustability here, and the cheek riser you can adjust up and down. This is back and forth. I went with the tan colored one. You can get them in black, OD green, all this other stuff. This actually, normally they come with the 5-round detachable magazines, but for whatever reason, 10-round magazine upgrade. So this stock actually came with a 10-round magazine, so I'll have to get a couple more of those. But that's that. I haven't decided what kind of sight I'll put on there, maybe a little red dot or something. But tell me what you think. I think it turned out pretty good. Shortening of the barrel, getting her recrowned, the stock. Now I'll do some range time with it. Hopefully bring you guys with and record that. Alright, well, my little Mosin Nagant project, I'd say about 95% done. Just get the sight. I put this little swivel stud on. You can't see it, but I think I'm going to put a bipod on there too. So, I think it turned out pretty good. Later.